Hey, Pat, it's Midnight Designer, and we are back playing 7 Days today. And in our last episode, we built this bridge over this road and this yard? Question mark? Not entirely sure what this is. It's kind of a sandy, nasty, giant cat litter box looking kind of a joint. So at any rate, off camera, apparently, I built this trap. It was not my intention to build it off camera. I just happened to not be recording when I built it and was talking to myself. Okay, so there's a hole right there. So I need to fix that. Okay. So we had a lovely discussion and built these traps. So let me show you after I patch the hole over here. What we did. All right, so the idea is that we've got these stones here, and they rest upon wood frames. Now, we pull out a wood frame, and the stones fall onto, say, the heads of, say, I don't know, zombies. Now, this would kill probably us, or at least give us significant damage. I'm not entirely sure how much damage it'll give the zombies. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully. Or it'll be another trap like the other trap that we don't ever wind up using. And hopefully that is not true. So we have built this. And then I think over on that store, or apartment, or whatever it is that it claims to be, we will build a, we'll try to do a tree trap. I have been getting mixed feedback on whether the tree building a tree. Only God can build a tree. Whether growing a tree on a dirt block that is then on a wood frame, whether that will allow the bullets to go into your hotbar, and whether the tree will subsequently fall. I've had reports that the tree disappears. So if it disappears, that is not helpful with regard to killing zombies. Okay, so here is our center line, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. Okay. And then we're going to go up. Let me just measure to make sure. So that would be our metal trussing. So 1, 2, 3. So 4 in a metal trussing. So let's get up here. 1, 2, 3. And metal trussing. And then fall and slide our butt on the edge so we don't take fall damage. And 1, 2, 3, metal trussing, butt slide. Okay. So there was a lot of feedback on yesterday's episode with regard to the broken ankle. So I was really glad to get all that information. That was very helpful to me. And I'm sure it's very gratifying to my brothers on the Broken Ankle server that you enjoy the content so much. And a lot of you were saying that you maybe watch other guys' views. You know, if you're still watching it and you're just not necessarily watching it on my channel, I guess that's cool. We've tried to figure out different ways to make sure that that is not something that happens. Turn off the light, because it doesn't necessarily help us I mean, if everybody's watching, say, Joe the Pirate's version or Zio's version, that's kind of tough for us, the rest of us who aren't getting watched. And that was, to be honest, that was why we had kind of done the, different folks working on different things approach, because we were trying to entice people by having different content while working together, to watch multiple versions of the same sort of entertainment event, if you will. Now, how much scrap iron do I have on me? Just enough for it to be a hassle. All right, so scrap iron, you're going to go up in this mailbox. And now you are touched. And okay, so I'm going to put you here just for now because I don't want to be accidentally super upgrading every block, even though I probably want to put metal on the bottom too. So the idea behind, the approach in Alpha 12 for us was to sort of entice you. How did I do that? Did I have like 2 stacks of scrap iron? That sounds like me. So yeah, the idea was to entice people with different content, to sort of value add watching different versions. But what has happened as a result of that, sort of the unintended consequence, if you will, is that, we're not working together. We're not building big builds, right? We're so kind of working on giving different perspectives on things. We're not generating awesome content with regard to the builds, which is one of the things that people said, we really kind of, that's what we want to see, if you know what I mean. You nasty. Here, go away. All right. Looks pretty cool. So that is, I believe, far enough out. Maybe not. Maybe I should take this stuff out just in case. Oh, awning, don't crush me to death. So much fun. All right. Let me hoover all that up. We get it all? Cool. All right. So that will definitely fall on Zomberts and make them very sad. All right. So this is done. And this is done over here. So I wonder, and that is one thing I have sorely neglected, is tree farm, for sure. Especially when I'm spending so much time in the freaking desert. I need a way to make the trees. So I believe I've got some saplings at least over here. And let's grab some scrap iron. I got tons of that. I really wish I could do concrete, but I don't know why I was looking in there for saplings. We have 10, which is not enough. Is there any just in the miscellaneous nonsense? My bow collection, as I, let's see if there's anything. Crops are looking good. Let's see if I threw some up here for whatever reason. Maple, cool. So we've got 15. So that may get us along pretty well. I'm thinking. So let's drop down here. All right, let's make some doors. I thought I had some doors already put together, but maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting with MidnightDesigner. How awesome was that? Just like old times. Like a comfortable pair of shoes. Nice. And then we will do the same thing over here. And one more over here. As soon as we make a hole for insertion. As soon as we... All right. Now, let's get this done. And then we need to go down and, as we did in the other building, button up the first floor so that we don't get a lot of intruder alerts. Wow, decayed. Okay, what can I get rid of? Plant, you know what? Aloe. 1 aloe in a desert is not worth the inventory space. Oh, is this going to be into a wall? I didn't even think of that. Oh, that's awesome. It did not even occur to me that there would be a wall right here. Well, I guess you should have thought of that, huh? I guess I should have. Come on. Now, how necessary was this wall anyway? I guess we'll find out if the whole freaking building collapses. Okay, so there's the door. And there we are, buttoning it up. So, at any rate, I'll take you for sure. And I will drop 2 ladders. I don't always get the figuring out what I should drop correct. And you have never been afraid to let me know when I mess it up. So it is, in fairness, kind of hard to compute on the fly while you're trying to be funny and entertaining and insightful. Keep an eye on the time and everything else. We'll take the coffee, though, and replace it with the coffee we usually serve has been replaced with Can I collect you? Wait, what did I collect? Oh, brassy ass. De nada. Brass faucet. We will just scrap. Okay, so let's get down here and secure this floor. And we will do it. We will try to use the original materials. Let's get out here and break this metal frame so we can place the bricks right in the doorway, because otherwise they would not fit because the block would be obstructed. So there we go, and flashlight on for just such an occasion. And okay, so we have far more hole than we have, so we will have to use the other kind. Even though I feel like this stuff is not as strong. Now, I guess technically, I wonder if it would be just as easy to do this as far as like imperviousness. I bet it probably is because of the layers of defense. It's probably better than replacing it with brick of any variety. I just don't know as far as like the zombie pathfinding, whether or not they are attracted to that more readily than... I don't know why I'm looking at stuff. I got no room in the inn. All right, and nothing precludes us, obviously, from coming down here and getting that stuff. It's just that right now, that is not our mission, should we choose to accept it. Okay, brick. You are not helping. So let's do something like this. There. There. Now we can still get down there if we must to get the beer and stuff. And let's see. Now, how cool would it be if our concrete book was in here? Or a 10mm schematic would also be good for a gun I will never, ever, ever build in this game. I will look in here. And I will look in here. Let's sigh. Alright, so let's head upstairs. All right, you know what I did? I don't think I brought any dirt. That is a true statement. So, and I hear some zombies, so let's go deal with them. And both of them heard us. All right. You know what? If I had lined these up properly, we would have missed that wall. Oh, well. There was no way of knowing that at the time. I was trying to make it convenient for the... I did not want it to abut the ladder because I thought that would impede our ability to get up there quickly. That's my reason, and I'm sticking to it. And flashlight off. So let's grab some dirt. Hopefully I've got some. 10. I have 10 dirts. We have more clay than dirt. And I want to grab you. Let's put the coffee away. And grab you. Not you. You. Because I want a safe fall on the other side of that garage that we built the bridge over. Okay. So let's drop down here real quick. And then with this here shovel, we will get rid of this cactus. All right, and we will place that. And then we will break off. Because the key to all this stuff, I have found at least, is it has to be very visible when the adrenaline is pumping. So if we come across this roof, we will see very plainly that that is the gap that we need to hit as we are running away or repositioning ourselves during glorious combat. So that works out perfect because it is right across from, yeah. All right. And then we will head back and plant some roof trees. Because that's a perfectly natural thing for a person to do. Now, let's kind of think about this in a logical fashion. And we might as well make some more frames. What? Oh, dang it. Stop doing that, mouse. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Son of a... You know what? We're just going to make that. That is our punishment for having instant crafting timers. Or not having crafting timers, is the inability to do stuff well. All right, so this side has that old-time Western store. This side has nothing on it. The reality is, I suppose, it's not really going to matter what side is better situated, because what will matter is what side the zombies are attacking. Okay, now let's think about this with our brains. We want the dirt to be on the level of the edge here. So we actually want the wood frames to be down one, like that. And I know I'm going to get a bunch of hate, but we've got building to do and not wandering arounding to do. So can we get down? Yes. Okay, so this is, I am in full-on pucker mode with regard to the sphincter. So let's, and I know this is, I mean, as far as like the game is concerned, this is perfectly safe. It's still scary as. So I'm just placing these all the way across. And maybe we'll just do it on one side as a kind of proof of concept thing, because these aren't going to be ready for, obviously, the Day 35 Horde anyway. Okay, so we have now placed our blocks. So now let's place some dirt on every other block. And hopefully... I'm not sure if the saplings and or trees have a mass that it would be a problem. I'm pretty sure that if we place dirt just on a wall, it won't stick. I don't actually... Oh, it will stick. Okay. So we're not going to be testing the mechanic, I guess, at least in this particular build, of the trees falling when you hit the... when you remove the block. Because removing the block will not remove the dirt, and so the dirt will just stick to the side of the building and not collapse. But I'm kind of assuming, based on the volume of comments that I've had on the issue, that it's not going to work anyway. So I'm kind of planning on having to be able to chop them, and I kind of like the idea of the base of the tree being flush with this edge, so that hopefully we would be able to whack it without having to get up here. Although it would be a shame to do that and then not be able to see the result. So in theory, we'd be able to do that, but in practicality of enjoying the thing that we have created, we probably would not do that, because that would not be cool. All right, and then we just remove the in-betweens. And you. Okay. All right, the tree army has been assembled. And that is awesome. It's still frightening to jump up here. I promise you it is. All right, well, we are out of time for this episode. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to start a conversation, why don't you start one? Where? In the comment section below. I may stick the... How many dirt do I have left? Only 2. Dang it. Is there dirt close? All right, well, I think I'll plant the rest of my trees like up front here. And maybe if I've got time off camera, I will plant them on the other side. But we will be heading for the Day 35 Horde here probably in the next episode. So look forward to that. Until then, thanks for watching and have a great day.